Let's look at the polarity of water. That's H2O. So we'll start with the Lewis structure here. This is our Lewis structure. Each hydrogen, that has 2 valence electrons, so its outer shell is full. The oxygen has 8. It has an octet. But these electrons, the ones between atoms, the chemical bonds, they're not shared equally. And because of that, water's a polar molecule. If we look at the periodic table, we see right here is hydrogen, 2.20. Oxygen, 3.44. So these are electronegativity values on this periodic table. That's a difference of 1.24. So when we have that difference, that means that this bond right here, or this one here, is going to be polar. This pair of electrons, or this one, they're not shared equally. They're going to be around the more electronegative element, in this case, oxygen. Since electrons are negative, that's going to make the oxygen a little more negative, and the hydrogens, they'll be more positive. Water is a polar molecule. But when we talk about polarity, we need to look at the molecular geometry to make sure it's not a symmetrical molecule. Let's do that. So we'll consider the purple here. That's the oxygen. We'll add 2 hydrogens, 1, 2, and they spread out to be as far away as they can. But remember those 2 lone pairs. They occupy space, and they're going to push the hydrogens down. So when we do that, now we can see that we have 2 sides to our water molecule. We have the top here with the oxygen, very electronegative, and then the bottom, those are the hydrogens. They're going to have a little more positive charge. Let's go back to our Lewis structure. So because we have the top here that's more negative in the bottom, it's a polar molecule. And we can visualize that like this. The red area, that's more negative, the blue's more positive. We have a positive and negative side, we have a polar molecule. And because of that, that means water molecules will be attracted to each other. The positive side will be attracted to the negative side of another water molecule. For that reason, we have hydrogen bonding. Water really kind of sticks together, has a high boiling point, high surface tension. This is Dr. B discussing the polarity of water, H2O. It is a polar molecule. Thanks for watching.